and welcome back to Cuckoo for Books. My name is Salva and today I'm going to be doing something I haven't done in a very long time because I thought I became smart and now I'm not smart again and I did another book haul. This haul is going to be more of like the books I've collected for the entire spring semester. I don't know what to call this book haul, maybe a moving in book haul even though I've been here for 4 months. The next 3 books I'm super excited to share to you guys because it came from The Last Bookstore. It's a really popular bookstore. It's where authors Ransom Riggs and Tahari Mafi got married, and I found a few books that I had been looking for ages. First up is the Amaranth Enchantment by Julie Berry. This is a Cinderella retelling and it's on my to read on my Goodreads. I must have put it there like way back in high school, but I recognized the cover and I haven't read a fairy tale retelling, like a classic fairy tale retelling in a while, so I think this is gonna be good for me. Next book I got was, believe it or not, a Tamora Pierce book. It's the 1995 edition. This is the 21-year-old book. It's of my favorite book ever that she has written, of the favorite series she's ever done, which is the Immortals Quartet, and it's Emperor Mage in the Immortals Quartet. Oh, I love this book so much. So to be able to find an early edition of it just made me so excited and I couldn't believe it. I didn't think I could top that, like finding a Tamora Pierce book. What's cooler than finding a book you've loved since your sophomore year in high school? Finding a book you've been looking for and haven't read and haven't found since you were in the 7th grade, and it's the final. I just have to take too much. Okay, I'm gonna scale it back down. This is from the Royal Diaries and it's about Isabel of Castile. I found almost all of the series except for Isabel because she was one of the earlier books released and I could never find it, like years after. Like I probably had a dream about it last year. I always dream of finding this book. It always feels so real and then I wake up, it's not real. That's how intense my want for this book was. I thought it was a joke when I saw it on the shelf. So this would probably be my favorite purchase ever this year. It was just amazing and I couldn't believe I found it. Back to the old Barnes & Noble. Next book I got is a Marissa Mayer novel. It is the Stars Above collection of short stories from the Lunar Chronicles universe. I remember talking with JM from Book Freak Revelations about how we didn't want to get Stars Above right away after reading Winter because if we read it right away then the stories would end right away and we weren't ready for that. It's been a year since I've read Winter, so I think I'm ready for this. I'm currently reading another set of short stories right now, so right after I finish that, I'm gonna get around to this. So the next one I got was Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare. It's what happens between City of Heavenly Fire and Lady Midnight. It also deals, I think, with, spoiler alert for City of Heavenly Fire, Simon and his memory loss. And out of all the tropes in media and in books and movies, what I hate is, oh, I've woken up 2 years later. I can't remember a dang thing. All my loved ones remind me what it is I have forgotten. So I'm not too excited about it going into it. This was one of the books that I got because I am going to get eventually. We all know that because I have every Shadowhunter book. The next book I got was a biography and it's called Destiny's Hands, The 5 Tragic Rulers, Children of Maria Theresa. Fun fact, my mom's name is Maria Theresa. It's also the name of Marie Antoinette's mom. Unfortunately, I'm not a princess, but fortunately, I don't see a beheading in my future anytime soon. I thought this was interesting because it also not only deals with Marie Antoinette, there she is, but also her 4 other siblings, all of whom became monarchs. So I thought this was going to be a very interesting read. The next book I got was an impulse buy. I hadn't heard anything about it, and it's The Girl from Raw Blood by Catriona Ward. It's got a family curse. It feels very gothic fiction-y. It tells the story of a girl, presumably from a place called Raw Blood, I don't know, but whose family members have all died pretty young, and according to this, I guess she's gonna try to break that curse. I really hope I get to this and it's not just gonna stay on my shelf like that gothic fiction. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, that's been there forever. I picked up The Dark Days Cloud by Alison Goodman. This was right after reading Lady Midnight, and I was thinking about the Clockwork series, and I really missed reading about supernatural books in the Victorian era. I have read Alison Goodman novels before. She wrote Eon and Iona. I DNF'd Iona, but I really enjoyed Eon. This could be a hit or miss. Next book I got, oh, this is very exciting. It is Empire of Storms Special Target Edition. I haven't found them in stores anymore. I think they sold out. I had to order it online, and I think it came from Indiana. And I'm very excited because I want the bonus story. I had to ask Louise. If you guys don't know Louise, she's like this close to the author. I asked her which version should I get, and she said the Target one was much better. And she said something that terrified me, and she was like, don't trust Target because their deliveries never show up. So I said, okay, we're gonna get my copy first. If it works, I'll get you your copy. And thank goodness it worked. Thank goodness it's summer in like 2 weeks, which this is gonna be one heck of a summer read. A summer opener, if you will. The next book I got is A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir. I got this book when I couldn't find Empire of Storms, so I said, let me just get A Torch Against the Night instead. And then Empire of Storms came along and I was like, let me read Empire first. I did make a conscious decision to not read this right away because I looked up the release date of the third book and it's very, very far away. So I said, I'm gonna let you rest first. You can take a nap. The last book I got, ooh, what a note to end on, is Alex and Eliza by Melissa de la Cruz. You guys don't know, this is a YA book based on I'm not even gonna say what it is, the Hamilton. I know Melissa de la Cruz, she rocks. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but she knows her way around historical fiction. She's got it. I wouldn't be like, really, they trusted her to make a Hamilton YA? I'm like, okay, she's got this. She's got the romance down. Once I finish my currently reading, which is an anthology of short stories, I'm gonna move on to Stars Above and Alex and Eliza. And that about does it for my, what did we call it? Moving in book haul. You can follow me on my other bookish adventures on Twitter and Instagram, both at Cuckoo for Books. Please subscribe and I will see you guys very soon. Bye guys.